We just got another email as we were doing this from a woman named Desiree.
Okay.
Subject, a great idea.
Uh-oh.
Fellas and Nat Attack, you're now officially in the emails, Nat.
How does that feel, Nat Attack?
It's been happening.
It's been happening a lot.
It's pretty good for you.
I have a phenomenal idea for the bride in the most recent episode, 171, the one with the father-daughter dance. So literally the one that dropped today. You could take the clip of Campbell talking about why her dad is so great, including the story about how he supports her anxiety, and maybe even you guys responded, and lay it over a song intro that they could dance to, whether it's his style or hers. We did this in high school for our dance teacher after dancing with her for 17 years with quotes and talked about how great she is. And let me tell you, not a dry eye in the house. Highly recommend. I can't find the one we redid, but I recorded a quick example.
Wow.
Let me see if this works like this.
Okay, I can't find it.
I was picturing techno.
Can you hear?
I'm gonna do what I remember. Okay. It's to Over Little Wonders by
There you
Rob
go.
Thomas. All right, let's see what happens. I am a dancer. I believe that we learn by practice, whether it means to learn to dance by practicing dancing or to learn to live by practicing living. Martha Graham. And then we let the rest of the song play out, and I think we did voiceovers over other instrumental parts. And it was a hit, so I would recommend to a friend. She should do it.
Well, let's reach out to her, the woman from the caller today, and see if she wants to do this, because then we could get her the audio. What do you guys think? What do you think of that pitch?
I like the pitch. I like the idea that it's maybe over a beat.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a little and we're hearing what we're saying over that for an intro. So it feels musical.
This might be technically really hard, Nat Attack, and if it is, we don't have to worry about it. But can you replay the stuff of her telling that anxiety story with Gareth beatboxing and see if we could just create a version we send to her right now?
How weird do you want to get in it?
You want me to play that section of the episode now?
Right now, and then if we can, with good audio so that Gareth can do as a scat man, improv man, jazz man.
Thank you.
Give us a little taste, and then we could send her the thing and go, are you interested in this? Because our friend Desiree had a great idea.
Oh my God. Well, I'd have to find where in the hell in the episode that little segment was where she was talking about her anxiety story. You know?
Right. It sounds like you're making that sound very hard.
I mean, you can just drop me a generic beatboxing track, and then we can try to line it up later.
Let's do that.
Her attitude. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I did. And I got
You
to
attitude. You started it.
Girls, would you guys stop fighting?
Jake, don't do that. That's so 99. Yeah, I don't mind faking a beat.
Will you give a taste of a beat, and then we'll say really quick to start, I'll give a little intro, drop the beat, and then we'll see what happens. So ready?
Okay, yeah.
Before we do this father-daughter dance, we want to throw to something really special that a young woman said about her dad, and our man G-Man's going to drop a beat over it. So this is a conversation that really happened, folks. G-Man, take it away. Maybe take your hands away from your mouth.
We couldn't really hear it.
Well, it's recorded really good over here.
Okay, so So as long as we can actually hear it, because I couldn't hear a lot, I just see how confident Gareth is.
Your eyes were making me think you heard it.
There was at first I didn't hear anything. Then there was a piece in the middle that was sounding pretty good. Mm-hmm. So Natalie, can you try putting that over that clip and sending it to her? And
it's better than Kanye's new stuff.
Yeah, see if it works.
Anything's better than that. But I'm not going to actually do it. I'll ask our editor to do it.
Yes,
Chris,
of course.
But yes.
Okay, great.
Yes, we can try. I don't know what Gareth was doing, so it's going to be a real surprise.
You can talk to me too, Natalie. I'm right here. You don't need to talk about me like I'm not here, Natalie.
Guys, please.
Jake, don't do that. Don't be that guy either, because now you're just making it seem worse than it is.
Okay.
Now you're doing that thing where you're acting like a thing happened and it didn't. So don't do that either, please.
You and Natalie are fighting, not you and me.
I'm fighting with a lot of people.
I think everybody's
Jesse,
fighting
sign on.
Gareth
I want to yell at you too. Excuse me?
Everybody's yelling at you anyways.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Hey, Jesse, how you been?
Good. I'm good.
You don't have to be here.
All right.
Shall we start the show?
I agree.
You guys, you didn't say without further ado.
Hello.
Hi,
welcome to We're Here to Help. We're going to solve whatever this is. Just want you to know that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. And can we get your name, please?
My name is VJ, like Victor James initials.
Okay, VJ. And where are you calling from, VJ?
I'm actually down in San Pedro, California.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And you get in the water over there in San Pedro, VJ? You water guy?
I'm on the water right now, technically. Kind of ties into my call. Yeah.
Very interesting. Rough age here, VJ? What are we dealing with?
Early
33?
30s.
Yeah, okay. All right. Jake, any animal questions for VJ? Should we just get in?
Let's get in.
All right, VJ, what's going on?
Okay, so you guys seem like the guys that could help with this. I have recently started calling all of my guy friends and guy colleagues babe. I started referring to them like, hey, babe, thanks for that. Thanks, babe. And most of them are cool. All of my friends are cool. My issue is the smaller one is my wife doesn't love it because I call her babe. She's getting used to it. So that's kind of resolved itself. But the other one is where I work, which you were asking, if I'm on the water. I actually work on the USS Iowa. It's a battleship museum down in the port. And a lot of my colleagues or, staff or whatever are all old white guys.
Yeah.
Some of them are retired admirals, retired captains. They're all, pretty high ranking, most of them. And they have not responded to babe as well as I would have hoped. Some of them are fine. But I would say
it's like Sammy Davis
60%.
Jr.?
Yeah, why not? Hey, babe, how's it going? It's good. Oh, babe, how'd that tour go? That's great. And I'm just looking for maybe some advice on how to get them, on the babe train.
No, you're not, Jake. I mean,
hold on.
Now look.
Yeah.
Berg and I call each other babe.
You know?
Yeah, we call each other babe a lot. And I remember one time I was dating a girl and it was you could see the text on the phone and it was babe, had the best hike or something like that. And she was like, what's going on? And I was like, no, it's Steve Berg. I swear to God.
I just had it with Damon Wayans Jr. because he and I always pretend we've been in a very long affair with each other, but it's always just privately with he and I. And we were just talking on his Zoom, FaceTime, but I didn't realize his wife was driving. And midway through, he just showed, and I had to say, everything I said was a joke. I'm apologizing. I didn't want you to hear that. But VJ, I got a question for you, pal.
Yeah.
Because I get this. I hear where you're coming from. I've also experimented with this stuff. My dad used to call people grown men babyface and sweetheart.
Sweetheart is when you do Croco, say sweetheart.
But he says it to grown men and it worked. My brother and I experimented with doing this and it did not work for us. So what was the moment when you decided you wanted to try babe on men? Which is a move I agree with. I love it.
Babe
but
on men.
Why and what happened?
I would say it was probably like a month ago, give or take. I tried, And I introduced it with my friend group first, with just like friends. Went over, awesome. Everyone loves it. Everyone's calling each other babe now. That's great. So I thought to myself, why not bring this into my professional life? Try it here. The first person I tried it on worked great. He's an older, retired guy. He already calls people baby all the time. Guys and girls, a little problematic, but he means well.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, perfect. It's working. This is great. And then I went to I don't want to say the name, but he's a retired captain. And I was like, hey, babe, can you help me with the tour coming up? And he looked at me like I was a crazy person.
Yeah.
That I was missing a head. And I was like, oh, that's not great. So I've felt it out since then, like I said, about a month, give or take. It had mixed results. But I think the people that like it really like it. And I feel like if these guys can kind of get past this discomfort, they would also really, truly enjoy it as well. I think it's
VJ,
better for the world.
That might be a jump, though, at the end, VJ.
I don't know.
You might not be, but so what is the specific question then? How we can help get you to be able to say babe to the old retired captains at work?
Well, I'm going to say it no matter what. But what can I do to help them come to terms with it? That they can start to enjoy it and embrace babe.
Well,
you're going to do it no matter what, which is interesting, Gareth.
It's tough. I mean, look. First of all, VJ, I respect the fact that you've dug your heels in and you're going to start calling people babe.
Oh, also something that I totally forgot to mention. There is a weird power dynamic because they are all, high-ranking retired guys, or most of them are. But I am in charge of them at work. They are my.
I don't know if you're even allowed to call them babe.
VJ, I hate that for this.
So much worse.
I hate that for this.
It complicates it a little bit.
It complicates it a lot a bit, Gareth.
Because now you're the boss calling employees babe.
But
it's
only
like Mad Men.
The male, only guys.
But
only the guys.
Even then, I mean, think of the world we live in. You can't. It's not. It's. I think. Look, I can give you the pitches I wrote down before we heard that. You might just have to, if we want to stick with it, I mean, it's up to you.
No, let's hear the pitches.
Okay. The first pitch is you got to go worse than babe to make babe seem appealing.
Give me an example.
Shuggy.
Walk me through that.
Hey, honey pie, I was just... Hey, Shuggy, can you do me a favor and can you clean the glass on the flag memorial?
Can I pitch on your Shuggy pitch?
Yeah, you can, Shuggy.
VJ, what if you did this? What if you were pretending to be on the phone with a friend in front of them and you said like, Matt, how you doing? And then you go, all right, Shuggy, thanks so much. So that they hear that Shuggy is an option. So then when you see them and you go like, hey, babe, give me 1 second and then I can go over that paperwork. And then you get on the phone and you go, I'm sorry, Shuggy, I'm just finishing up with a worker. Let me call you right back. So they go, babe's bad. This fucking guy might be calling us Shuggy soon.
Or honey pie.
Or honey. Let's close with babe.
I mean, I've said worse things over the phone to my friends, so that makes sense.
You can say honey.
Noise, battleship, sorry.
What are some of the things you've said over the phone to your friends?
You just say I'm on a battleship. That's what the noise is.
Well, there was a noise above me. I don't know if you heard it. We're doing maintenance. Sorry.
Sure. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
That's cool.
What were you saying, Jake?
What are some of the other things you've called your friends over the phone?
Sweet stuff, hot pants.
Hot pants is good.
Sweet lips. Baggy jeans is one that I call my friend.
What a nickname.
I think that that can work. You know what else you could do is you could have a friend show up to your job and you could call each other babe a lot, so it normalizes how much you're using babe. So it shows them that you in your regular life are a babe guy.
I mean, I would have to drag a friend down here, but yeah, that's doable.
How bad do you want your babe dynamic?
Bad
VJ,
enough to call in the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, VJ, you might have to log some hours. I mean, you're talking to guys from the greatest generation, and you're acting like bringing a friend to your work is going to battle.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're right.
Thank you.
That's a good point.
Let me pitch something else. I really, really like the nickname Baggy Jeans. One of the best nicknames that I've heard in a while, and something that I got to figure out somebody in my life who's going to be called Baggy Jeans.
Edelstein.
He'll hate it. He'll kill me. It's going to be somebody I'm not afraid will kill me. What if you just gave them all individual nicknames rather than babe that were less sexual and less intimate and more weird, like Baggy Jeans?
Yeah.
So they were just, you're a weird nickname, because there's something about fighting for our country and then fighting for your life as you age. To have a younger boss call you babe, it goes like, I didn't fight for this country to be called babe at work on a retired battleship.
I know, babe.
But if I'm called Dirty Socks, I'll go, I don't even know what that means.
That feels almost more derogatory than babe.
Well,
though.
maybe
I don't disagree. Take away dirty. What if you call him socks?
His pitch at his core.
The mistake was dirty, VJ. You're right.
The pitch at the core is let's move. Babe is like, again, it's like,
wait, Gareth,
go.
You're telling me these are retired captains?
Some of them are. A lot of them are lower ranking, but some of them that have reacted not so positively are the higher ranking ones.
Hey, babe. You know, it's a great nickname that I've been called and given to people in the past. What's up, Captain?
Captain.
What's up, soldier?
Well, I already call the guys that are captains. I do already call captain or cap pretty regularly.
So cap works. But here's what I'm saying. I think you're trying to force babe where it's not a natural fit. Your friends, of course they're babes. Of course they're sweethearts. Of course they're Baggy Jeans. The guys at work have natural nicknames. Captain, soldier, lieutenant.
Private.
Private, chief. You have an ocean of nicknames right here, but I'll tell you what they're not doing if you think about it, especially on a ship. If these are Navy guys, you're stuck on a ship underwater. I don't want somebody calling me cute ass. So I think you might be touching into something. So when my dad did it, when he would do these nicknames, first time I ever saw it was outside of Wrigley Field, and he was trying to park, and he said it to the valet guy. He said, hey, good looking, could you park this car with an easy exit? And my brother and my jaws dropped. It was like a 45-year-old tough-looking black dude, and he looked at my dad and flirtedly kind of smiled back and said, like, no problem, my man. And my dad goes like, thank you. And I was like, what the fuck? And I tried it with my brother when my dad wasn't around later, where I said like, hey, sweetheart, do you mind? And they looked at me like they were going to murder me.
Yeah.
So I think that you got I think in terms of reading the room, we've got an ocean of nicknames, man, with anything war themed. Go ahead, Gareth.
Well, I think you're right. I think it's like you might even not, it might not need to be captain and start, it could be like big guy, toughy. Like you could do stuff like that that's maybe just a little more, I guess, based in the alpha brain. Yeah. Because I think you got to leave babe for play. Babes for outside those walls. If you were working for him, then it is kind of a fun game to try to get away with being a babe guy. So
you're saying that I should call my bosses babe?
If you feel comfortable doing that, yes.
Wait, but hold on, VJ. But VJ, Gareth and you just nailed it. I don't think you could call somebody who works under you babe. I think you got to give them a nickname of power, and the guys who you work under, you give them the flirty bedroom nickname.
You give them babe. You could call your people you work with renegade. Like you could come up with a new name for each guy.
But it's tough. It's about you respect them, and they are more powerful, and they are chief, captain, renegade, soldier, killer, Rambo.
Rambo's good.
JC, you call somebody JCVD?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
You damn right. Call somebody Rocky. Call somebody Apollo.
Yep.
Call somebody Mike Tyson, Big Mike.
Mm-hmm. Iron Mike.
Iron Mike.
You work with a Mike?
I work with about 13 Mics.
You got
Iron Mike, Don, Jonathan,
Well, hey guys, who remembers in the old video game Mike Tyson's Punch Out, who was the guy who had the rose in his mouth?
Oh,
remember?
God damn it! Yeah,
he had like a little flair to him.
Yeah,
my guess
he was
is he
like
was
a little
Italian.
flamenco guy. Yeah,
he had that beautiful long hair.
Yeah. Let me see.
Because we could just come up with nicknames from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Pull names from there and go from that. I like that.
Gareth is now with these ideas. Could you lean into the idea that people who work under you don't get the flirty ones and those friends and the
Don
people
Flamenco.
Don,
You already got a
F.
Don.
Yeah,
You said you work with a Don Flamenco.
You go Flamenco.
That's a good idea.
So what do you think
I like
about
that.
leaning in this direction that we're going? And it's a little bit different than you
But
pitched.
it's more fun.
But it's more fun, and I think
to
they'd
me
have
it's
more
more
fun.
fun and
more
it's more
fun.
safe.
Yes.
Yeah, Babe. I used Babe because it was fun, and now even if I pick all from Punch Out, all one game, if I have a
Yes.
different nickname for everyone through Punch Out,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's fun to me, and I really like that.
I think that's a big win, and I think once they get into that, they'll like that more than Babe. But I also really would ask you to lean in to calling your bosses sweet names and seeing how that goes.
You got Bald Bull, you got Super Macho Man, Glass Joe, King Hippo, Mr. Sandman.
Ooh, by the way, Glass
Soda
Joe,
Popinski,
Piston,
Piston
Honda,
Hondo,
Doc
Gabby
Lewis.
J, Kid Quick.
Ooh, Bear Hugger.
I mean, you got some winners.
You got
So-
Mr. Dream, but you can't do that. You got Little Mac.
Look, we built this together, but this is way more fun than Babe.
Yeah.
Now you're assigning Punch-Out character names to the guys you work with. It's going to feel less flirty and weird to them, and it's going to feel more just kind of strange, but I think you're way more able to get away with that.
Just imagine this.
That's way more
VJ.
fun.
Imagine
yeah,
this,
Babe
VJ.
outside of the boat. Yeah.
A guy, an old retired captain, walks in. He's got a question for you, and you go, Mr. Sandman.
Mr. Sandman, what can I do for you?
And then you go, great tiger, talk to me.
There's my great tiger. How was the weekend?
Yeah, you go, hey, Little Mac, give it to me straight. Doc Louise, give it to me. Doc Lewis. Mr.
Hey,
Bear
why don't you
Hugger.
take lunch, Soda Popinski? Take 30. Enjoy
Yeah.
a sandwich.
Popinski, get out of here.
Uh-oh, everyone look alive. King Hippo's on the ship.
Hey, here comes Glass Joe.
We got Bald Bull.
Some of these are better than others.
I agree.
Some-
We're starting to
some will
scrape.
hurt-
We're starting to scrape.
Some will hurt feelings. Bald Bull can't be a bald guy. It's got to be hairy.
Yeah.
Glass Joe has to be a super tough guy. King Hippo needs to be very skinny.
Skinny, yeah. Like when you call a fat guy tiny.
Yeah, exactly right. Piston Hondo, random. And then Little Mac has to just be, he can't be a big guy, but somewhere right in the middle.
There's options.
I love it.
VJ,
I
you
love
happy?
it.
You going to do it?
I'm absolutely going to do it, but I will start calling my bosses Babe.
Can you
Well,
do
and-
us a favor?
Yeah, I'm about to ask the same thing.
You go for it.
Well, look, we've put on all this work. It's going to be great, and you're going to have to break these nicknames in. It doesn't seem inappropriate for us to ask you to have maybe your phone recording a voice memo the first
Send it-
couple times you test a few
And
of these
send
out.
them all and we can cut them together.
And send them to us and let us hear kind of some of the reactions to this stuff.
Or even if we don't get the
Absolutely.
reaction, VJ, just King Hippo, Mrs. Sandman.
I think if you just get that, that's great. But how great would it be to hear some
incredible.
guy like, what?
Incredible.
What do you mean?
Babe, I think this is a big win.
Yeah, honestly, babe, I think we built this city together, but I think this works pretty well, babe.
Me too.
I love it. I love it. This is
Feel
going to be
good?
great. I'll get
All
back
right,
to you guys.
BJ.
All
Yes,
right,
you
sweetheart.
have to.
Hey, sweetie, we're gonna talk to you really soon. Thank you very much for the call. We loved it, honey.
All right.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Babe. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
baby.
cute ass. Talk to you later.
All right, baggy jeans. We'll talk
All
soon.
right. All right. See you later, cutie. All right. Kisses, baby.
Bye.
Bye, babe. Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Welcome to We're Here to Help. You're on with Jake, Gareth. Got the boys. Can we get your name, please?
My name is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Sarah, how old are you approximately?
43.
43. And where are you calling
You're
from?
just a kid.
You're a puppy.
North Central Pennsylvania will be a little vague there.
Sure. We don't want people to know about this. It's going to be a scandalous problem. What do you do for work, Sarah? Can we ask you that?
You can. It's a weird job. Basically, I work on slot machines, but the state of Pennsylvania won't let us call them slot machines, so I work on VGTs.
VGTs.
Which stands for video gaming terminals.
And what do you do on slot machines? Are you doing the applied mathematics about who can win and how many you can win, or are you a technician fixing it?
No,
Jake
no.
likes to gamble.
I'm just a technician that goes around and fixes them when things go wrong with them.
That's cool. So, Sarah, what can we do for you?
So my daughter just turned 17. She has had her learner's permit for over a year now, basically, and she has been driving a total of one time.
Yikes.
I really want her to get behind the wheel of the car and practice driving so that she can get her license, but I don't know how to motivate her to do it.
Oh, my God. This is insane that she's not motivated.
Her father was supposed to teach her, but he's not the most reliable human being in the world.
Yeah.
And
we call those
hasn't
Blue
been
Jays.
taking her, so it's now fallen on me.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, that is such...
Shocking.
Because when we're 15 and a half, I mean, all you're thinking about is...
Yeah, but also, there's something about this generation and motivation which is shocking.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't want to do stuff.
Yeah.
It's different.
Well, part of it is she has anxiety. So the one time that she did go, I wasn't with. She told me this, I don't know, like a month or two after it happened, but apparently she cried when she drove for the first time.
She what?
So I guess
cried.
She cried.
Yeah.
Because the anxiety just got to her about being behind the wheel, I guess. But I'm like, kid, the more you do it, the less anxiety you're going to have. Like, I get that it's scary, but
when you first started,
you got to practice.
Well, I'm going to tell you what we're not going to do on this is we can't pitch sincere things about how to help a 17-year-old with anxiety.
Yeah.
So
no, I understand that.
So, but I'm just warning you to motivate. And okay, that makes sense.
I mean,
I just want ways to motivate her to do it. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Like, I get you can't help me with the anxiety.
We can't help with the big stuff. But we could maybe get this kid wanting to drive.
Yeah, I mean, part of me thinks it is like. I mean, look, it is scary when you first start. So, and then you might want to, this is my first thought, and this might be stupid. Just start watching movies about driving. Maybe throw on the Fast and the Furious a little bit. Something like that. I can tell Jake likes the pitch. My other thought is, what if you came up with a reason why you can't drive and she needs to drive you somewhere?
This is where I was thinking.
And
fake emergency.
It's not like, let's say you hurt your wrist or your ankle and you need to go, you need to have her drive you somewhere. You're not going to go on the freeways, but you're just going to take her on, like, she's just going to take you on a little simple route, get her behind the wheel again.
There's something interesting about this. What kind of town do you live in? Small town, suburban, city? Where you at?
It's pretty small. I mean, the area where we are, there's a decent amount of traffic. There's some highways, but we're very, like, there's rural roads minutes from where we are that you can easily drive on and not have to be
you could get to rural roads pretty easily?
Oh, yeah.
Great. Okay, and what are three things what are we calling your daughter?
Cora.
Flora?
Cora, C-O-R-A.
Oh, Cora.
Okay.
What's something that Cora really wants that you haven't said yes to yet?
Ooh,
my kids really want cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying
you're hanging in it. Good for you.
Won't do it.
Good for you.
But it is a real want.
Yeah.
And it's a real no.
Yeah.
17-year-old girl has some wants. She a Sephora girl. What does she like? Does she want to see Taylor Swift live? She want to see Olivia Rodrigo or the great Billie Eilish? Who does she like?
No artists that come around here, unfortunately.
Yeah, but we're talking. We're figuring it out. Right now, we're in the beginning stages of a negotiation. Right now, we're just putting all the numbers on the. Right now, we're at the beginning starts of a beautiful negotiation.
Well, is there anything? I mean, there's got to be something that interests Cora.
What is something that Cora wants?
Oh my gosh. She's such a simple kid. Like she doesn't. That's the thing.
What did you
oh
get
my
Cora
gosh.
for her last birthday?
I
What was,
really
like-
have to think about this.
What was the big gift for Cora's last birthday?
The biggest thing she got was a PlayStation 5, and that was like 2 or 3 years ago now.
Okay. Does she have a job?
She does.
What does she do?
So she can make her own money.
Yeah, she works fast food. So like that's why like her wanting something at this point, she knows like depending on what it is, I'll split costs with her because she can make her own money now.
Sarah, how does she get to work?
I have to take her. This is the thing. She's going to be going to college. Hopefully, she's planning on at the end of next year when she graduates. And I'm going to have to be the one that has to take her to college.
Right.
I want her to be independent so she can get there on her own.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a hard one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I think
tough
we
because
need to talk to her, I think, because we need to know because we could try to incentivize her.
well, look, here's the pitch. The first pitch is make it so she has to drive you somewhere. You've
Like
twisted your ankle.
Would you be willing to do a fake injury?
Yes, but I'm afraid how much that would freak her out.
Yeah, she's
So
got
then
anxiety. Also, she needs to practice. You can't do a fake thing and then she's only driven once.
I honestly, Sarah,
she
like
needs practice.
it's hard for us to say force your teenager to drive a car. Like
No, I understand. Honestly, you know what might work? She has listened to the podcast with me and loves you guys. I'm
Okay.
wondering if you two just kind of gave her a pep
Okay.
talk.
Now,
here's-
by the
all
way,
right,
thank you. That's going to work.
Here's
If
what we're gonna
that
do.
If that would work.
What is her name? That's going to work.
Her name's Cora.
Because she'll be like so embarrassed
Okay.
that I called the show.
Well,
Okay.
let's not
Well,
shame
no,
her.
but I'm with you. I'm with you now.
Let's make this the A side.
But
Yeah.
like
We
that,
can-
that might like
Okay.
light
Can
a
we
fire
can
under
we
her
do
butt to
can
get
we
her
do
behind the
something? Hey,
wheel.
mom, can we do something? Is Cora home?
Absolutely.
Is Cora home right now?
Wow, this is big.
She is actually. She might be asleep, but let me go see.
I think it's worth waking her up and
Sleep.
putting her on the phone.
Might be good.
Yep,
I
she
don't
is
mi-
asleep.
She's
All
asleep.
right, let's-
No, she's waking up.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Open the door.
this
Let's
is gonna
hear
be a
everything that's going
fucking
on.
crazy thing.
Now, I want to hear
This
what you
just
say
got
to
way
her.
weirder.
Just hand her the phone.
Throw water on her.
No, don't throw water
Oh,
on her.
sorry.
Just hand her the phone.
Okay. All right, hang on. I have people on the phone that want to talk to you. It's fun. Don't
It's
scare me.
fun.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, Cora.
Were you napping?
Yeah.
Hey, Cora. This is Jake Johnson and Gareth Reynolds from We're Here to Help.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing?
What am I doing?
How
am I
are you
doing? What
doing?
did
How
say?
you doing? How you doing?
Currently a little sleepy.
Yeah.
How long was the nap?
What time is it? Like 3-ish hours.
Wow. Any good dreams?
Wow. Right home from school to nap. I love it.
Yeah, I was pretty tired.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I had any dreams.
Okay.
Maybe
Hey,
I did, but I don't remember them.
yeah, it's all good. Hey,
Yeah.
Cora, while we're in this like sleep state in
Almost
between,
hypnotic.
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How come you don't want to practice driving?
It just makes me anxious.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
get it.
scary.
But I'll tell you what's great is once you get past that anxiety and you're fucking driving, kid, because you're going to have to drive yourself to college.
Yeah.
Your whole life you're going to have to drive, But one thing right now is you got a little bit of fear in front of you. I think you got to just face the fear and go through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I think too. But
Because but
hard
here's
to
the,
actually-
I know it is, but here's the beauty. What I would do if I was you, can I just give you some stupid advice if I was you?
hmm
I wouldn't practice on a highway. I would go to like a country road and just drive up and down the street because guess what's going to happen? Every time you drive, it's going to get easier.
Also, Cora, you have a rare thing in the dynamic right now as far as driving, which is you actually have leverage over your parent,
Big time.
which is rare.
Why?
Because your mom really wants you to practice.
Your mom wants you to start driving a little bit more. So what you can definitely do is start to pick things that you want.
Yeah, what do you want, Cora?
And you can make her
Get you stuff.
Like she'll sit in the car and you can go wherever you want.
Court, you could do whatever you could have. You could say, you know what, help me, Mom, if you sang Beyonce while I drove.
Yeah.
And go like, but I'm not joking. It helps my anxiety. You could say, Mom, would you wear an eye patch while I drove?
Yeah.
She would go, sure, honey.
Anywhere.
Court,
maybe I will do that.
No, not maybe. Let's figure something out. What would you like your mom to be doing?
Extreme leverage.
Yeah. What would you like? Now, is there something you want? Like, what's a gift you want? Is there a concert you want to see? You like Billie Eilish? What do you like?
Video games?
I'm not sure. That's like something I think I'd have to think about.
Okay.
Well,
so
this is what...
What would you like to see
do.
your mother do that would be really funny for you?
Yeah. Like, I bet if
I guess
you...
something like silly and goofy.
Yeah, well, what you could probably do is you could probably convince your mom to wear a clown wig and a clown nose, and you could drive her through a drive-through, and you could make her just order ketchup.
Would that be fun for you?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could start. This is what I would recommend, Cora. Why don't you come up with a list of 5 things, 5 places you either want to go, they can be wherever, or 5 things you want your mom to do while you're driving that's not going to distract you, but you do have a lot of leverage. So if you come up with this list of 5, I bet you when you put your mom back on the phone, we can tell her about this and she'll sign off on it.
What do you think of this, Cora?
I think that this is a good idea.
Let me ask you just something straight up. When are you going to start practicing driving?
What'd you say?
When are you going to start practicing driving, Cora? Because we both know, let's be honest with each other, you want to drive.
Yeah.
You don't want to be you don't want to be a 32-year-old and go, I can't drive. You just feel a little anxious. It won't last that long. It's not gonna. Can you do me a personal favor? Have you ever listened to We're Here to Help?
Probably, like, because my mom probably has had it on before and I've heard it.
You remember.
But you don't really like it.
Well, I don't think I've ever, like, given my full attention to it, but I've probably listened, like, in passing.
Try sometime and then give it 5 stars. Go ahead, Jake.
So I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, and you have no idea who I am, right? So it's just a random voice in your ear. And maybe this isn't happening. Maybe this is a dream.
Probably
hey, Cora, you might still be sleeping right now. So when you wake up from this... I don't think I am. You might be. When you wake up from this weird dream from a curly-haired man who looks like he's a JCPenney mannequin.
By the way, some of those are pretty attractive.
And he looks like he should be in an Annie remake as Annie.
By the way,
mixed with Mark McGuire.
At least
mixed with his new face.
At least he drove here with clothes on. Go ahead, Jake.
Here's how I would pitch the guy talking to you. If Mark McGuire and
Jake
Little Orphan Annie was mushed together,
by the way,
but dressed like a JCPenney mannequin.
Mark McAnnie.
Annie McGuire.
Annie McGuire.
So here's what I'm asking you to do as a favor to the show, to your mother, and to everything. As soon as we hang up, just go to your mom and say, I would like to go driving right now, and just drive for 10 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
Will you do that? There's going to be a lot of people listening. This show is surprisingly, I'm not going to lie to you, there's people in Thailand who listen to it. There are people in other countries who are listening, and you know what they all want to hear in a follow-up? That you got your driver's license. Cora, I'm not kidding when I tell you we get millions of downloads a month. This is a real thing. Millions. And they're going to care if you, Cora, learn to drive. And when you get your driver's license, we're going to ring a bell, and our audience is going to feel like this was a heartwarming moment.
It's going to be like the Super Bowl.
And they're going to go like, there's going to be, on forums, people are going to be like, go Cora, you got it, girl. And a bunch of people are going to comment and email and going, that's a very real thing. I was nervous too.
I was just going to say.
They're going to go like, but she's just got to do it because it gets really fun. And when you call in, everybody's going to celebrate.
Everyone, when you first start doing this, has that anxiety. And it's not the last time.
Right.
But you definitely...
That was deep.
Wow.
You started
Push through
talking
it.
without a finish. You
I
just
had to
started
finish.
talking.
I had to finish.
You go like this. A lot of people are going to feel, and then you go like this. Man,
No,
I
it's
curl
wrong.
my hair.
It's wrong. I mean, honestly, Jake, even
And I
Cora's
wear a
sick of it.
vest.
Move to the vest. Work the vest. Work the body.
You only brought the vest because of the hair.
Work the body.
Okay, so
That's
Cora,
concussed.
Cora, what do you think? Are you going to go today?
I
Cora.
think
Take away the
Maybe,
word I think.
yes.
Nah, that's not
Maybe.
convinced. Here's what we're going to
Look.
ask, Cora. In 2 weeks, we're going to follow up with you, okay?
okay.
How many times are you going to practice driving in the next 2 weeks? And when I tell you there's people in Thailand who are interested, I'm not kidding. When I tell you people in the Philippines are interested, I'm not kidding. When I tell you people in Ireland are interested, I'm not kidding. When I tell you do we have pretty good numbers in New York, we do.
But also, Cora, remember, you also can have leverage with your mother. Your mother's going to sign off on wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do.
So we're not going to you. Are you going to make the people happy, or are you going to let a little bit of anxiety win? We're talking millions of downloads, kids.
I think I will let people be happy.
Yeah!
Make the people happy.
And when is it going to start, Cora?
Not tomorrow. Go ahead.
Fine, today.
And,
Great.
And
Probably go
Annie,
to like some parking lot or something.
now, by the way,
There
a
we
parking
go.
lot is practicing.
That's great. That's perfect.
Going in and out of the driveway, dear, is practicing. So, Cora, how many
What?
times are you going to practice in a week? And if you say up and down the driveway, guess what? Counts.
Win.
If you say in and around a Walmart parking lot, win. If you say up and down a country road, victory.
If you want to drive yourself to work and your mom wears a clown outfit and you get out and then she has to drive home in it,
Win.
done.
How many times can we expect it in 7 days? What's the over-under?
You want me to like actually calculate that?
I want you to give me a number out of 7.
Out of 7?
Sure. How many? 7 days in a week.
Like 4.
Well, you promised
great.
me. Hold on. You promised me you'll practice
okay.
4 days out of 7?
Yes.
I'll
Great.
take that deal.
Great.
I won't push
I
for
think
another
that's
day. No,
accomplishment.
take away, I think. If you sign a deal, kid, you sign a deal. At 16, you're a baby. At 18, you're an adult. You're talking to a couple adults here. We're close to deals. Now, I'm not saying 4. You said 4. I would have said 6. Gareth would have said watch Fast and the Furious and curl your hair.
I also
So
said
we're
other
trying-
stuff. And work the body.
We're trying to lock in a deal here, kiddo. And if you're happy with 4, I'll concede. You know what I really want? I want 7 days until you get your license because you're already 17. You can get it at 16. But you know what I'm happy with? Go up and down the driveway. You do 4 out of 7 days? Fuck. I don't love it, but I'll take the deal. So if you are willing to do 4 times a week, and if after you do it, will you do me another big favor? And if you
What?
don't want to do this, you don't have to. You're doing me enough of a favor by signing this contract. After each lesson, will you make a very short voice note and rate how you did out of 10? So all you got to do is go like, let's say you get in the driveway today, you're feeling really anxious, and you just pull back, go on the street and pull in, and you go, I felt terrible. Then go 2 out of 10. But guess what?
You know what? I think that is a good idea too. I might
Okay.
actually do that.
Do that, because guess what that counts as? If you just pull out and pull in, counts. And then guess that when all of a sudden you go to the next one, just go 4 out of 10. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to be at a 7 out of 10 in no time.
Yep. And your mom will be wearing a clown outfit.
Just maybe the mom stuff, but
I think it's good.
but what do you think of that? Will you just record those voice notes and then send them to your mom and she'll email the show? So when we air this, I tell you we're relatively big in Thailand. I wouldn't say big, but we have viewers.
The Thailand stuff.
It's
you know what
fucking
I mean?
cool as hell. You don't pay attention to our numbers. I do. We have people in Thailand who
I love
listen.
it.
What's up? Anybody in Thailand listening?
I believe you.
It's
Yeah.
fun, Cora. It's cool. Not only is one person rooting for you, 7 figures. So will you go
Ooh.
today? 7 figures are cheering for you.
In a very helpful way.
Yeah, no one's against you. Everyone's cheering for you. All we're asking you to do is practice. And if you come in and you say 1 out of 10, you know what everyone's going to say? I get it, girl.
Exactly.
So, Cora, we have an agreement.
Yeah. Yes, we have an agreement.
And then will you do me a favor and will you record after today when you do your first one? Just give yourself a rating. If you want to do a brief what happened, but you don't have to. And as soon as you're done, send it to your mom. She'll email it in the show and we'll include all these at the end. Do you mind doing that?
Yes.
Okay, and when are you going to... Thank you, buddy. And when are you going to practice? You're going to go in like 30 minutes?
Maybe not 30 minutes.
Cora,
I'm hungry. I want to eat dinner.
Well, how about this?
Hey,
Corey, earn the dinner. Practice, earn the dinner.
Yeah.
Don't eat until you've driven up and down the driveway, kid.
And by the way, if you want to eat while you're driving,
well, maybe you're right.
Do what my buddy does. Just takes everything off.
So. All right, here's what happened, Cora. I didn't wear a shirt driving into work today, and I got humiliated.
Yeah, well, and then he revealed off mic that it was because he wanted to eat, and he knows he's a sloppy little boy, and he knew he was going to cover himself in food because he has a big thing tonight. So he ate without the shirt, pulled into a parking lot. Everyone saw him naked in his car, and he waved everyone away. But Nat, who you heard earlier on this, didn't understand, so she approached the car,
Thank you so
embarrassed him, and then someone he knows from a long time ago wanted to talk to him, so he had to get his clothes on frantically.
Emily
and then he
Deschanel.
came. Emily, I didn't know what we were going to say.
Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah, so now Jake
Zoe's
is living a sitcom. Cora, thank you very much. Can you put your mom back on real quick?
Yeah.
We believe in you.
But Cora, last thing.
Yes.
I would like you to practice before dinner. Is that okay?
Okay.
Do you mind?
I think that's also a good idea.
Yeah,
All
by the way,
right,
the
good.
whole practice.
Motivation.
Dinner's
Dude.
for closers.
Yeah, dinner's for closers. By the way, kid, the whole practice, we're talking 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't start thinking you got to do a 2-hour drive. It's not Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, I mean, but
It's
if it was,
it's
one of the most successful franchises of all time.
Okay. It's a 5-minute lesson, okay? But guess what? If you're feeling confident, which is what's going to happen, don't be afraid to go a little bit further.
Okay.
But if not, we win at a 1 out of 10. If you go, hey, 0 out of 10, that's a victory. People in Thailand are going to freak out. Can you throw your mom on the phone?
Yep.
Thank you, Cora.
Thanks, Cora. We'll talk to you really soon. We'll talk to you really soon. Everybody's going to be cheering. We're going to, in about a month, we're going to be ringing that bell. When you get your license, people in the Philippines are going to freak the F out.
Yeah.
I believe you.
They will.
Yeah.
I know the numbers. Gareth doesn't.
Stop number shaming your host.
Co-host. You're not my host. Hey. So here's what we got. Here's our deal. Cora's going to practice today.
Okay.
It's before dinner. She's going to determine how long it is and what she does. It might just be up and down the driveway. I'm
totally fine with that.
Whatever she wants to do, Mom, she's going to do. Then after, on a voice note, she's going to rate herself out of 10. And then you're going to, maybe you need to hold it. Then you need to send all her voice notes of each practice, email them into the show, and we're going to include them. And we're going to do a follow-up in like a month. And then we're going to do a follow-up when she gets her driver's license, okay?
I think this is a wonderful plan.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know this, but we have audience members in the Philippines, and they're interested in this, would be my guess.
We're actually looking at the numbers right now in the Philippines, and they're the most invested part of the world in this story.
Reminder that 7 figures worth of downloads
and the Philippines
are interested in your daughter doing this. And when she gets her driver's license, we're going to have a celebration with her.
We're going to fly her to the Philippines.
No, we're not. Do me a favor. You guys are going to do it before dinner tonight, but make sure it's really important that she grades herself each time, and she's allowed to be honest, and it's allowed to be a bunch of 0s out of 10. She's just started.
Sounds good.
All right, Mom.
Sounds
Follow
real
up with
good.
it. So I'm expecting an email in about an hour and a half because she's not eating dinner. She's practicing before dinner.
Dinner's for closers, like Jake said.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to throw on the Fast and Furious later, too. It's not
Don't do the Fast and the Furious. Also, Gareth wanted you to dress up like a clown and go through fast food. That was his pitch. My pitch was this.
Fast food and the Furious. We'll talk to you later, Sarah.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
Talk to you later.
Appreciate
Gareth
it.
curls
Bye.
his hair. It started at
Jake
45.
drives naked.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
May 1st, 4 out of 10. Got ice cream afterwards. May 3rd, 8 out of 10. I forgot to record one for the last time and the time before that, but I would say 9 out of 10 and 8 out of 10.
Quick summary on how things have been going. We've been out about, I'd say, half a dozen times at this point. Her anxiety level has definitely dropped from about a 10 to about a 3, which I figured it would once I got her behind the wheel and going. My anxiety level has gone from like a 2 to about a 10, but that's kind of par for the course for trying to teach somebody to drive, I think. We've mostly been practicing in the parking lot at her high school. She is starting to move on to back roads, and we're kind of working out a plan on her probably driving home from school, but we haven't quite gotten there yet. I'll let you know more once I have more to share.
Producer Sherlock here. This next call is a follow-up from episode 147, Cooking in Soup with Michael Cera.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome back to We're Here to Help. You're on with Gareth Reynolds, known for his noodle arms. Jake Johnson, who's 28 again. Can we
also known for my noodle arm?
Also known for your noodle arms. Can we get your name and tell us about the first call before we get into where we're at?
Sure. My name is Sam, and my first call was regarding a couple of people outside my office window who
hot tub
used. Yes, they used their hot tub, without any
nude tubbers.
Regard for
nude tubbers. What we call Jake and I when we get out of the shower, a couple nude tubbers.
I'd prefer not to be called that.
Listen, you shot noodle arms.
Shut up, Sam. You shot the first shot today, Johnson. You shot the first shot today off mic. Okay, so the issue was that it was your office, right? It's across from your office. Because of where you are, you're able to see these people get naked in the hot tub. You were on with Michael Cera. And what had you tried any tactics? And then tell us what our advice was to you, because I don't remember.
Yeah, so you guys gave me some great advice. I got a bottle of wine right away after our phone call and wrote a nice handwritten card to them and left it on their front porch and rang their doorbell and kind of ran away.
We've actually got a picture of it here.
Yeah.
You got them a nice bottle of red and a nice card and a note that said, "Hi neighbors, just a friendly heads up from next door. My office window happens to look out on your backyard, and I've occasionally seen you getting into your hot tub. Just a friendly FYI in case you didn't know. Cheers."
Hey, Sam, was this our advice about the wine in the note and running away?
It was, yeah.
Running away is so
I gotta say, kind of solid, though. How'd that work out for you, Sam?
Pretty good. It worked out pretty well, to be honest with you. The behavior stopped for a couple days, and then I had a really awkward encounter with a guy. A few days later, he was taking out his trash, and he looked just straight into my soul, and we made eye contact for a really long time. And then it was after that they went back to being naked.
So when you say it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, but Gareth,
what does he mean?
You're missing a huge thing.
I think
ours, obviously, our thing failed. But the bigger thing is...
He was very nice and Canadian about it.
Yes, but it worked.
Yes.
And then he made direct eye contact with you, saw something in you, and decided to go back to nude tubbing?
Yeah.
He dominated you with eye contact.
Sam, explain to me what you think happened there, pal.
I'm not sure. I see now that they're making attempts to try to cover up their, most private parts. But
what does that look like? What do you mean?
Just kind of like, that awkward shuffle where your hands are trying to cover up all
They're doing crotch hands? Okay.
Yeah, crotch hands.
Love it. Love it. Very neighborly. Okay.
Sam, but hold
Very
on.
minimal effort on their part.
But Sam, what happened during that eye contact?
Oh, it just was like he just stood there at the trash can staring at me, and I kind of stopped what I was working on, just
I wasn't sure if he was looking at me or just in my general direction, but it really felt like he was looking straight at me.
How did he know that it was you that left the note?
Jesse, Sherlock jumping in.
Yeah, he's got a Ring doorbell, so he probably saw my face, and then he also saw my minivan, which is parked right outside my office.
Oh, Sam, you left a lot of breadcrumbs out of this first part.
I know.
Sam, why did you run away? Was that our pitch, or did you prov that?
I just ran away because I think I was a little more nervous about the interact. Yeah, that's so I didn't mind confrontation, but then when it got down to it, I was pretty scared.
When you walked up there, was your plan to run away, or were you going to hang in the pocket?
Yeah, good question.
I never intended to talk to them about
Understood.
it.
Okay.
So
Because then you could have taken some moves to hide your face and whatnot. But like a knock, you could have knocked. The knock's allowed.
This is real. This is really funny stuff, Sam. So, will you paint me a picture of what he looked like at that garbage can and what you kind of look like? Because it's shocking to me that he got the note, told his wife, they stopped doing it. He sees you at a garbage can, and something in that eye contact decides he says to his wife, "We're fine."
Yeah, we can do crotch hands. That'll
Just
be plenty.
and she said, "Agreed."
Yeah. I mean, they saw.
So what happened at that eye contact that changed the course of this relationship that soon the hands are moving away from the crotch and they're basically saying, "We don't care if you see."
And on top of Jake's question, how long was the eye contact? But go ahead and start with the first
Well,
part.
I would love to hear Gareth's question first. How long was the eye contact?
it felt like a long time. I want to say it was probably 5 or 6 seconds.
It's a long.
Hold on,
like that,
Sam. Sam, can I do something right now?
Count.
I'm gonna count, and you tell me if this is real. Okay. So ready?
Okay.
The eye contact. I want everyone to picture the eye contact. Now we're going 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000.
Oh, it's awful.
Was it that length?
Yeah. It was.
Holy shit.
So yeah, he changed his mind during that. Who broke the eye contact, Sam? You or him? You, right?
He did. No, I'm stuck at my desk. So yeah,
he still move your head.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, just moved
he
up.
looked, I didn't realize you were at your desk. So he spots you.
See, that's what he was able to do. He saw on the note that he had the Harvey Oswald vantage point. And when he went out there, he was definitely trying to clock who'd been checking out him and his wife naked in the yard. And he looked up, he sees Sam, he determines Sam is the beta, and then he decides that it's okay to be naked.
Sam, I have a pitch.
Oh, great. Go to work naked.
We send robes. Just
Sam.
robes.
Sam, let us send robes.
Just robes.
2 robes.
2 robes. You know what we could maybe do? David Walton, who played Dr. Sam on New Girl, is a buddy of mine, and he has created a robe business. Maybe I could talk to them about sending anonymously just 2 robes to their house.
I think 2 robes.
That would be amazing.
Are you into that, Sam?
I am, because I think you guys pitched that as a potential follow-up in your first call. I even prepped another letter to them to support that.
You've already prepped the letter?
What's the letter you got?
Because,
May you read us the robe note?
Sure. The robe note it says, "Hey neighbors, I hope you enjoyed the wine. We've now shared what I can only describe as a biblical eye contact. You in your natural glory, me at my desk. It was a real Garden of Eden moment. And the thing is, you're more visible than you realize. I totally respect your right to enjoy a good tubbing, but I just ask that you consider adding a robe to your transition.
Wow.
Best of luck to you."
The sign-offs are awesome. The sign-offs are like, good luck.
That, by the way, that's pretty good.
I agree. You've got balls to have it already prepped. I think a robe is a great follow-up. I like that you're calling out the eye contact so that you're now we're on the same page. I almost feel like now, if you're going to call it out that far, we could send you the robes and you could hand deliver.
I think, Sam, what do you think about doing the same thing where we'll send you the robes, you put it there, same note, very nice and friendly. Oh, the very nice and friendly, and then just say, what's the note you're going to send again? Will you say that again? That felt a little insane to me, but now I'm trying to
think of the scenario.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of this because we can't get you in a danger zone, Sam. But will you read that one more time? And now let's imagine you drive up in your van, you go there, you drop it at the door of the note, and you run away. Now, this guy and you had a real 6-second stare. So let's think in reality because this is real life. What's that note say, my guy?
So the note says, hope you enjoyed the wine. Now that we've shared what I can only describe as a biblical eye contact in your natural glory, me at my desk, it was a real Garden of Eden moment. The thing is, you're just more visible than you apparently realize, and I totally respect your right to enjoy a good tubbing. I'm just kindly asking if you can consider adding a robe to your transition.
Can I pitch on your note, Sam?
Of course.
What if we lost the first sentence and we started with, I respect your right to a good tubbing, if we started there?
Yeah. Let's do it.
So how does that
You're losing the biblical?
Losing the beginning and getting right into, losing the eye contact, getting right into, I respect your right for a good tubbing, but perhaps you're comfortable with these robes that I, happily, purchased. Yep. And if not, enjoy. Like I would give them the ending, and that is, if in the end of the day you want to let it flop around, let it flop. Gareth, I got a surprise.
Huh?
David Walton.
Holy shit.
Gentlemen, how are you?
Hi, David.
Sam, it's David Walton, a.k.a.
Wow.
Dr. Sam from New Girl is on the pod.
Rose.
Wow. Hi.
I'm walking my dog in Maine. What a pleasant surprise. I'm so happy to be with you all.
Welcome to the podcast.
I love your podcast.
Walton, you got your podcast. Will you give it a quick plug really fast?
Oh, yeah. I'm doing an ill-advised attempt to get good at stand-up comedy. So I made a podcast called Starting Stand-Up in Maine, which is where I live, with David Walton. And it's sort of like a journal of a midlife crisis, Gareth.
Good for you. Good for you.
David, I also need you to meet Sam, our caller, really fast. You can't see him, but he's on. Sam, Dave, say hello.
Hey, Sam. How are you?
Hi, David. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing solid. My mom just came to Maine, and she handed me a bottle of Absolute vodka.
This is the greatest walk.
Yeah, I have my hands full weirdly, and then a picture of me when I was 8 somewhere in the West. Anyway.
Imagine if the cops stopped you right now. How you doing, sir?
I know. That's what 80-year-old mothers do. They just hand a bunch of booze and old pictures.
No, I think that's what your 80-year-old mother does.
Yeah, a picture of yourself as a kid.
I wouldn't say that's a universe like, 80-year-old women with their vodka and photos of David Walton as a kid.
You know how moms are.
Hey, Sam, will you tell Dave really fast your problem and what we pitched, and then he's going to realize why I reached out to him in the middle of a follow-up?
Okay, so David, I have an office building that looks back into a residential area, right into some people's backyard, and they have been enjoying their hot tub completely nude. And I have reached out to Jake and Gareth to try to help me with this problem.
And then what did we first suggest, and then where are we now?
Yeah, so the first suggestion was to send them a bottle of wine and a friendly handwritten note. Just let them know that they're not invisible and that we can see them. Essentially, that did not work. It wasn't shortly after that. The gentleman came out to throw out his trash, and we made some significant eye contact. And they went back to tubbing in the nude.
Walton, they made 6 seconds of direct eye contact.
Oh, I see.
The next day, he and his wife go back in the tub naked, and they just put one hand on the crotch.
That's their cover up. That's their modesty now.
Yeah, but he just said like, fuck it. So then our next order of business is, will you read the note that we have, Sam, that we are going to do?
All right. So the revised note that we decided was, hey, neighbors, hope you enjoyed the wine. I totally respect your right to a good tubbin. I just kindly ask if you consider adding a robe to your transitions. But as my friend Jake would say, if not, let it flop.
Now I understand.
So, and then I remembered you had a robe company. Is that still happening?
Of course. Yeah, we're doing bulk sales now, but it's Wakanichi. But look, as the friend of the pod, I'd be happy to send a couple robes to these guys. We have the finest terry cloth spa robe, maybe in the world.
Maybe in the world.
That's
Probably in the world.
And
It's
so
amazing.
maybe we could, Dave, we could get you this guy's address. You could send a couple of the robes. We can get it to the neighbors.
Sponsored solution to this.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
what I'm talking. This is
And
what I'm
after you
talking.
tell everyone else where they can buy it, since you only do bulk, why don't you send them 40? Let's just get nuts.
Why don't you send them 500 robes?
Let's just send them 500 robes.
Now, Sam, I know this is a follow-up, but is there any part of you that would think you might start to enjoy these neighbors and what they're doing?
Good question.
You know, that was a question that came up after the first call, and at first it was comical, and because of the business that I conduct here in the office, and also there's a children's therapy place right next door. I think it's probably worth putting a stop to it.
Yeah, we need to get some robes.
Yeah.
On these people.
And Dave, you're the man to call.
Yeah, this is a tremendous act on your part, Jake, bringing in your robe guy. You have one robe
right
guy.
away.
You also know, Walton, you and I are guys who love having guys. Dave Walton has a kung fu guy that we did kung fu in a garage in Pasadena.
Well,
that is true.
It's really, Jake's carrying the torch in the saddest way. Jake's in Alaska making a movie. Did you bring your dummy with you?
No, I just Zoom with him. You.
That's just so Mo.
So, Walton, we appreciate you. We will
David, where
hook
can
up the
people
things.
buy? Where can people buy the robes if they want to buy a robe?
Yeah, Wakanichi.com or theperfectbathrobe.com.
Great.
Perfect. And then we will, if you're good with it for real, we would love to hook you up and we can send them the stuff. If we need to cover anything for shipping or whatever you need, or the wholesale, happy to do it.
Here
just let
to
me know.
Help's doing well. Each robe retails at $500 US.
That's
interesting.
shocking.
Yeah, just send me the address. I'll send you the check after those robes come.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna go to. We'll go to Marshall's.
Hey, Sam, really good luck with your problem, and you're in the right
you.
place. And will you send me a picture of the robes when they get
You
there,
bet.
and we can do
Yes.
a follow up
You
here?
bet.
Yeah,
That's exactly. Yeah, please.
We'll have
let's do it,
David
and
on the follow-up.
We'll do a whole follow-up with it.
Yeah.
And then check out the robes too, Sam, before you give it to him, so you could give a little review also, and we'll talk about the robes a bit.
Right.
Amazing.
Sam, you're the best. Walton, I love you, buddy. I miss you.
All right, love you guys.
Thanks,
buddy.
David. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Bye.
of course.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, Sam. Keep us posted.
Will do. Absolutely. This
All right,
is
buddy.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam.
I can tell by your voice how awesome it is. Very excited. See you later, buddy.
Yeah. Thanks,
All right.
Gareth. Thanks,
Bye.
Jake.
Thanks, Sam. We're Here to Help is hosted by Jake Johnson and Gareth Reynolds. If you'd like to be on the show, please email us your question at helpfulpod@gmail.com. And if you want to watch video episodes of We're Here to Help, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/here-to-help-pod to see our entire catalog.
We're Here to Help is produced by Rabbit Grimm Productions, executive producers Rob Hollis, Jeff Porter, and Natalie Hollis, associate producer Jesse Thurston, editing, mix, and master by Chris Fowler.
Theme song by Oliver Raleigh. The cover artwork is by James Fosdyke. Animations by Andrew Strzelecki. And if you'd like to see Gareth do stand-up on the road, go to GarethReynolds.com. Remember, all of the advice given on We're Here to Help is for entertainment purposes only, and all listeners should be adults and make their own decisions.